This is Tips and Tricks Tuesday, and I am coming to you on a Sunday making this video because I'm going to be traveling, but I wanted to get my tips and tricks in. So today it's the trip edition, and I'm going to share with you the snacks and things that I'm bringing on my trip. Just to give you an idea of what I'm taking. I've been out of town a few times before, but I was with my husband, or I was kind of more in control of my diet. Anytime you go out of town, especially when you're not used to eating out anymore, I think it's nerve-wracking. But at these meetings that I'm going for work, and both the days at lunch, they're feeding us, which makes me a little nervous. I will say that we're in a more health-conscious minded world currently, and you know, working for the state and all those things kind of help with that. But we're also in the world of saving money, and I don't care what anybody says. I know people argue that you can eat just as healthy. You can eat just as healthy for just as not expensively you can as eating unhealthy for. We know what I'm trying to say, but I don't think that's true. I think it's much cheaper. Much more expensive to eat healthy. But anyway, so hopefully, if nothing else, I'll have these snacks, and I'll also be have some kind of salad or some kind of option. I think the last time I went on they fixed us like box lunches. So, you know, and I can probably eat some of the meat and cheese that's in there, maybe, you know, just without the bread or whatever. So, I don't know. We'll see. But I'm still going to share with you what I'm packing for my trip as my tip and trick of the week. So, first and foremost, I am taking these. They're pretty good. They're called Grapples. So, they are grape flavored apples. It was my first time trying them. And they're good. They smell delicious. They smell like grapes. They're kind of hard. I ate one the other day, but I shared it with my best friend's kids, and they loved them. So, I'm taking that. And I'm also taking some celery. And I am going to have access to a fridge in my room. And our conference is inside of the hotel. So that's really going to be helpful. And I'm also packing Greek yogurt. And this is not my favorite. My favorite is the Fage. But we don't have the little individual sizes of Fage. We only have... This was the only kind of plain Greek yogurt I could find. Was the Oikos. And to go in that, I'm bringing my PB2 and my 0-calorie white chocolate syrup. So, I don't know which one I'll use. I may use the syrup, I may use this. I'm for sure probably going to mix this with some for the celery. Some water for the celery. I'm packing turkey jerky. I got a pack, and then my husband, he bought me some snacks for the trip, and so he bought me a pack as well. So, I'm going with 2 packs of those. Whoops. Sorry. I am taking tuna. And my favorite is the hickory smoked. But I'm currently out of that. And this is what I have in the cabinet. So I'm going to pack this. Yogurt bites. These are, you know, Parents' Choice. I got them at Walmart. Yogurt bites. And they are really yummy. And I like to mix these with peanuts, which I'm also packing here for a peanut butter and jelly type snack. So I'm excited about that. And I did measure these out into what my serving could be. But then I only have a limited amount of space for packing. So I just remembered where like 1/4 of a cup was and where the next 1/4 of a cup was. So anyways, I probably should have marked it. But there are some lines on the side of the cup. I don't know if you can tell. But that was helpful when I was going back and looking. So I'm packing those. And, oh, I'm also packing these. They're just freeze-dried apples. They're pretty good. And I'm taking beef and cheese, just in case, because, you know, I just don't know where I'm going to be. I'm also packed in my purse, which I didn't show you. I'm packing 2 protein bars, just in case. And I don't use those often for a meal replacement, but... And the last time I packed these for a snack, I couldn't even eat them, so I don't know why I got them. But, anyways. And almonds. I'm packing almonds. Same thing. I just remembered where the 4th of cup line was. And I brought more also because a lot of times when I bring snacks and stuff, even before I had weight loss surgery, I like to bring snacks because inevitably anytime I'm with a group of people are hungry and they want to eat, or if I'm with my best friend's family and her kids, like today we had a meal. We had super church, what I like to call super church, which we started our gospel meeting this week. So we had service, we had Sunday school, we had lunch, and then another immediate service. So we actually don't have church tonight. So we call it super church when we do that. Well, my husband and I do. And I've been to fellowship meals in the past since I've had weight loss surgery. A few I just didn't eat anything. A few we just didn't go to. I think I've been to one. And I had chicken, so I ate that. But I am really, really, really trying to stick to my plan. And I didn't want to have any kind of temptations. And this is a meal that I didn't want to not be there for. I mean, it was a fellowship meal with my Christian fellows. And so I hate to make my husband miss out on things like that. So we went, and I just brought my own food. I packed some Baby Bell cheese and some Greek yogurt and some deli meat, some 98% fat-free deli meat. So, but I packed extra because I knew when I opened my bag that Cash and Kami, my best friend's 2 kids, were also going to want to eat what I had. So I had the forethought to do that because the other day, like with the apple, which I totally don't mind sharing my food anytime, but when I pack snacks for myself, and this might be a good little tip. Maybe this should be my tip for y'all. Not even what I'm taking on my trip, but sometimes I bring extra for people around me because, like the girls at work, one of the girls is always hungry. And so I knew that if I packed, before I would have packed like little peanut butter and crackers, and sometimes I'd have packed nuts and stuff, depending on where I was in my brain thought process. I packed jerky a lot. And anyways, she asked me, do you have snacks? And so I make sure, like, if I pack any kind of sugar-free candy or gum or anything like that, that I always have plenty to share with others. So that's what happened at church today too. I was going to make sure that I had plenty to share with the kids, because what happened Friday night was they got pizza, and we were eating pizza in the car, which is like the worst 2 things you could do. We were going somewhere, and so I did not want to eat the pizza. I wasn't going to eat the pizza. I was holding the pizza in my lap. It was really hard. But anyways, I didn't eat the pizza. I was passing the pizza back and forth. But I had brought my apple, and then I knew I was going to eat something when I got home, and so I started eating the apple. Well, 2 seconds into it, back seat, I want apple. So I passed it back to Kami. Or Cash said, what's that smell? And he knew it was different, and it was the grape flavored apple, so I let him have a bite. Well, then Kami, I want apple. So I passed it back to her, and so she finished off my apple, which was totally fine. And luckily, I don't need a lot to fill my little pouch up. But, when I was really trying to be happy eating that apple instead of that pizza, and it's really hard. So, long story short, even though it's too late for that, I try to pack extra snacks so that others around me can have something too. And you can always share the nuts and stuff. I think the only thing left I haven't showed you is the pistachios, and I bought those too. I haven't eaten these in a long time. I don't know that I've eaten these since surgery, but it's a half a cup for 170 calories, 14 grams of fat, so that's pretty high. But it's 1.5 saturated fat. 8 carbs, 3 fibers, 2 sugars, and 6 grams of protein for a half a cup. But the thing about these is, and I got them in the shell, because it's something I can eat slowly and take my time, and have something in my mouth at the same time, if I needed a snack like that. So I like pistachios. But I think that's it. I think that's everything I'm packing on my trip. There may be a few extra flavorings and stuff. I did get some things to go in my water, and I'm packing my chia seeds. I have some chia seed shots that I'm packing, and I'm packing my Super Dieters tea and things like that to keep my bowels and everything moving while I'm gone. But anyways, so that's my tip and the trick of the day, is to show you what I
Tagged for my trip. Bye.